firstly, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who's been involved in organising this event today, because I think it has the opportunity to be really, really powerful. Unlock Democracy is a campaigning organisation. We campaign on issues around democratic and constitutional reform, human rights and civil liberties. But in addition to that, we also have an agenda about increasing participation in politics at all levels, whether that's at a community level or Westminster or devolved Parliament level. And I'm going to reflect a little bit on both of those today, because what I'm going to talk about is kind of, I think, the state that we're in with our hollowed out democracy and some of the structural reforms I think we need that will help us get to the kind of democracy that we want to have. We all have a sense that democracy is failing and that it doesn't deliver for us, the people. But I think it's quite useful to actually have some assessments of exactly what that means. And the Hansard Society produce an audit of democratic engagement every year, and it involves focus groups and lots of very, very detailed research. And they've just published their latest figures. They found that the number of people saying that they would be prepared to vote in the event of an immediate general election, and bear in mind that this was published last week, so the election's not exactly that far away, if they felt strongly enough about an issue, has declined to 35%. That's compared to 46% last year and 42% the year before. And that's even if they feel strongly about an issue. And even if you look beyond voting, because obviously democracy has to be about much more than just the formal institutions, the number of people who are prepared to do something in order to influence decisions, laws or policies that they feel strongly about has also declined. So the number of people who are willing to contact a local representative has dropped from 51% to 33%. The number of people willing to create a paper petition has dropped from 43% to 29%. And to boycott products has fallen from 25% to 15%. So that's the reality of what our hollowed out democracy looks like. And I have to say that the statistic that I always quote most often and that worries me most is the fact that only 31% of people, less than 1 in 3 people, think that people like them getting involved can make a difference. And I think that tells you everything you need to know about our political system. So what do I think needs to happen? If we're going to have a vibrant political culture, if we're going to have people participating and actually getting involved, then I think people need to feel that their votes count. Corinne's already spoken about the Scottish referendum and how high the turnout was in some parts of Scotland and how vibrant the debate was. I think there are a number of reasons for that, but 2 of them would be that it was an important decision that mattered. It was a decision that people could understand how it impacted on their daily lives, and they could see that their vote mattered. I think we need to take big money out of politics. I think all too often voters feel that politicians listen to lobbyists, they listen to party donors, they don't listen to voters. And so I think we need to take big money out of politics by introducing a low cap on donations, so you can take out the perception that money can buy access and influence, and we need a transparent register of lobbyists so we know who is trying to influence our government. And finally, I think we need ways in which voters, the public, us, can proactively put things on the political agenda and not simply respond to the political parties' agendas as if politics is something that is done to us rather than something that we are engaged in and can participate in. Thank you.